What's good, y'all? So, it's been a minute since I've made semen retention content, mainly because I haven't felt like talking about it. I already told y'all I'm not a semen retention channel. I just talk about whatever I'm thinking about on that particular day. You understand? But I did get a comment on one of my older semen retention videos, which is kind of why we're here right now. And they was like, hey, yo, you helped me out. My longest streak was this, and I'm currently on this day. What day are you on? And there was like two immediate thoughts that popped up into my head. The first one was, why do you care what day I'm on? What good does that do for you? There's people out there that have been on this for years. There's people that have been celibate for decades. So why are you worried about me? I'm just one face on the internet. For all you know, I could be lying to you. I could just be using this to get views on my channel. You understand? That's why it's up to you to focus on yourself, focus on your own goals. You understand? If people want to engage in that conversation with you, go right ahead and have that conversation with them. But that's a weird question to ask, don't you think? What day are you on, bro? How long have you not been squeezing your dick until white stuff came out? That's how I see that question. It's a very weird question. People will volunteer that information on their own. There's no need to ask them. You understand? That's the equivalent of asking another man how much money he got in his wallet. In certain areas, if you ask that type of question, you're going to get rocked. You understand? Now, I'm not saying I'm that serious about it, but you know what I'm saying? It's on that same level. So focus on yourself. Because when you're still asking questions like that, sure, you have a very good streak going on, or you had like a very like high max streak and all that type of stuff. But you have to understand, some of y'all are still focused on the days and how long, and some of y'all are just ready to brag about the days. But some of y'all are just staring at the clock, staring at the calendar, like, okay, day one, day two, resist, 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 day three. Y'all haven't changed up your lives enough. You understand? See, y'all are doing this thing and this practice, and don't get me wrong, that's great that you're here. You know what I'm saying? But y'all haven't changed up your daily routines in the slightest. You still sit in the same computer chair. You still sit in the same little corner of your room. You still do the same activities every single day. You still hang out with the same people. You still listen to the same music. You still watch the same type of content. You haven't changed anything about your life. The only thing that you have changed is the fact that you don't squeeze your dick no more. That's about it. And because you haven't changed everything else around you, that one little thing is the hardest thing to not do. So you're kind of like prolonging your own suffering. Go focus on something else. When I first started to learn how to play basketball, what they always tell you is stop looking at the ball. The ball's going to bounce back up every single time. But some of y'all are dribbling the basketball, running down court, and eventually y'all going to run straight past the hoop and smack up into the wall where you initially relapse. You understand? You need to focus on other things. Let's just use the basketball analogy real quick before we even get into what I wanted to talk about in this video. It's like y'all are just running around. You're missing the wide open man over there. You missed the wide open shot. You're just dribbling, looking at the ball, making sure it comes back up. You're missing everything around you. Focus on something else. Give yourself another goal, okay? When some of y'all just do semen retention, it's the biggest struggle for you. But y'all need to do semen retention, change your diet, change your music, change the media you ingest. Go out to different things, go out to different restaurants, go out to different places, shop in different places. You see all these different things you can do, but some of y'all are stuck on your dicks. That's all you can think about. And even though you're saying don't do it, you're looking at your dick and say don't do it. Where's all of your attention going? Where attention goes, energy goes. So give yourself something else to send your attention to. Go learn something. Go learn another language. Go learn code. Go learn how to cook another recipe. You know what I'm saying? Go become like a fashion icon. I don't care. Go become a mechanic. Like, there's so many things out here, but some of y'all are just so focused on your ball sack that you can't move forward. You understand? With all that being said, though, the second thing I thought about, though, and this is the pivot into what I actually wanted to talk about for this video, is, there was a point in my life where I was doing the same things that I was just joking y'all about. I used to focus. But when even though I was like, yo, why are you asking me what day I'm on? I actually had to sit back and remember. You know what I'm saying? Because I just live this. Once again, I have so many other things I'm doing. Semen retention is just kind of like the starting point. That's point zero. That's day zero. Way back then. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, yo, what day am I on? But in a second, it's one of those things where I just sit back and I'm just like, yo, I don't care no more. I don't care about that no more. And I talked about it in a bunch of other videos where I say, there's some people that do this temporarily. There's some people that do it long term. There's some people that say they're going to go the celibate route. As I progress throughout this journey, I realized it's like, yo, I need to go. I'm about to be on that straight up celibacy route because I have the full blown belief when it comes to the women attraction, which some of y'all only are doing this for. I'm not an advocate for it, but to each his own. When I observe and reflect on my life about the female attraction, it's real. I wear non-name brand clothes. I wear like some old sweatpants and my high school hoodies, and I'm a grown ass man at this point. You know what I'm saying? And I still get the attraction. People think that you have to wear all these clothes and all this fancy stuff to get this attention. You do not. It's your energy that is perceived, not these little things that we wear on the outside. But the way that I've been looking at it is I'm constantly seeing women breaking their necks looking at me. But once again, I live under the belief that, the women in my life will make themselves known to me. Everybody can window shop, but how many of you going to walk through the door? You understand? So until you walk through the door, I'm going to keep minding my business. I'm going to keep on growing. I'm going to keep on focusing on all of my other goals. See, some of y'all will be on semen retention. You start to feel that little bit of attraction, and the first thing coming, you be like, oh, hey, hi, yeah, I'm tough, yeah, what's up? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, nah, make them prove themselves to you. And I don't mean like this toxic ass way that they be telling women or men be telling men to wait for women to express themselves to you. No. They prove themselves to you by their energy. You be like, oh, well, this is what I'm on. This is what I practice. Is it something that you can hang with? Some women be like, ew, no. And that's just the easiest way to be like, okay, well, you're not here to support my dreams because you have your own misguided information. So I'm going to keep on going. But you have a nice day, sweetheart. And don't worry about it, sweetheart. You know what I'm saying? That's just where I'm at. It's like, I tell y'all all the time, I feel like a god. I am a god. You know what I'm saying? Because especially with this power that you feel, that you cultivate. So if I were to ever come off of this energy, it better be with somebody that's worth it, somebody that's deserving. And that's why I say real recognize real. So if the queen pops up, the goddess pops up in my life, she'll be like, holy shit, he has God energy. I'm going to make myself known to him. Because like I said, I'm focused on other stuff. Don't get me wrong. If I see someone that matches my interest, then I'll approach. But most of the time, I'm in a whole nother world. And it would take somebody very special, very powerful in her own right to even get my attention. Like I say, I see women looking at me all the time. I see women peeking, even when I'm at the grocery store, I saw a woman peeking around the aisle to look at me. This is the type of stuff that's normal to me now. You understand? And I have enough self-discipline. I have enough self-control to not lose my mind every time I see it. I just look at them and say, all right, cool. She ain't make herself known. Once again, window shopping. It's the difference between window shopping and walking in the store. You know what I'm saying? You can walk on in if you want to, and then I'll be the final judge. But nevertheless, you have to be focused on yourself. You have to be focused on yourself until that right one pops up. Because ironically, I watched a spiritual soul video this morning. He uploaded and I saw he talked about how he's been pretty much fucking up, and the way that he was talking about that, it made me was like, you know what? Nah, I don't ever want to feel like that again. I've been low before. I don't want to condone all these bad habits that lower your vibration lower and lower and lower and lower. You know what I'm saying? It's like, this is too important to me. And I'm at the point now where I'm borderline saying, hey, yo, I'm just going to be straight up celibate until I know I have my forever partner. You know what I'm saying? Partners, whatever happens in my life. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's where I'm at with this. Because this power has put me on such a different plane that some of y'all can't even fathom yet. I'm not saying that to make myself sound high and mighty. It's just some of y'all can't even fathom the way that I feel. Some of y'all, like I said, are just focused on your balls. This whole world out here, and you focused on your dick. That's crazy. So some of y'all can't even fathom the stuff that's going on in my mind and the likes of us that are up here flying high vibration, full of energy. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all don't know what this feels like because you have never been full of energy. Some of y'all, the retention journey is so hard for you because you've never felt this much energy within yourself and you don't know what to do with it. Where attention goes, energy goes. So when you have all that energy in there and you, oh my God, damn, I'm so horny. You're giving more and more energy to that. It's already starting to build up in you. That's why you feel it so much. But then you add to it with your mind and you feed it more and more energy. Now you just got this big ass lump of energy stuck in your balls. And the only thing you know what to do with it is squeeze, 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 squeeze. That's all you know what to do with it. You understand? And there's so many different things you can do. Learn how to meditate. If you're not into the spiritual stuff yet, go into exercise. That, once again, that energy that's building and building and building up all down there needs to be circulated throughout your body. Learn breathing techniques. There's plenty of them. Instead of looking at big booty bitches, go look at breathing techniques. Okay? Because that's what's going to attract them to you anyway, if that's what you're doing this for. You know what I'm saying? But then you're going to get to the point, this is a lesson I learned from my grandma. When she said, there's going to be something that you want in life. And by the time you get it, you're not even going to want it. So when you start to learn these breathing techniques to manifest and attract all these big booty bitches that you be watching on your Instagram feed, then you're going to realize that you're going to do so much breathing work and you're going to start to think at a higher level that by the time these women actually start to come into your life, you can be like, yo, I'm good. No, I'm good. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for the nice words, but I'm going to go about my business. Because you're going to realize that you're starting to elevate, and the things that you were attracted to were the things that you were attracted to when you were at a very low level. You understand? I'm flying high right now, and some of y'all know this power right now. Some of y'all watch these semen retention videos. Y'all be on year 7 of this. But y'all like to just go back and see what people are doing on the rise up, and shout out to y'all. But then once again, some of y'all are still stuck in this low vibrational crap. I want girls to like me. I want my crush to like me. Why? If you are too busy going out there hoping that this girl on the outside of you loves you, likes you, whatever, you don't love yourself. Because if you loved yourself, you wouldn't need her attention. You wouldn't need the attention of all these people around you. So look at it like that. This power gives you that new power that you probably haven't felt in a long time, if not ever. All right? So stay on your path, and focus on yourself. Sometimes you're going to have to let friends go. Sometimes you're going to have to let people go. Sometimes you're going to have to feel alone on this journey. It just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and cut myself off there. Before I started and I feel like remaking this entire video. But good luck on y'all's journey. Focus on yourself. Stop asking people what day they are on. Stop this and that, whatever. Stop going here being all critical on other people's channels when, oh, he's not practicing semen retention anymore, because I've seen that on the come up. It's like, who cares? Why do you care so much? Just because that random person on the internet that you never met in real life stopped doing it, you have to stop? They failed. You keep going. It's very simple. Everyone has their own goals. Do what you gotta do to achieve yours. Till the next one.